Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into Nations Cup. I timed everything out so very perfectly with getting tea and all that. We are in map number 1 in our third best of 5 of the day. Look at that timing from the streamer. Look at that timing. Look at that immaculate timing. Alright, sorry. Grab everything, get all adjusted. Didn't want anyone to miss any of the draft. On the left-hand side, we're going to be seeing the members of Ukraine. On the right is going to be the side of Sweden. We are going to be getting into this third best of 5 of the day. I got tea, I got water. We're ready to go into more casting. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for joining me. As a reminder, this is the Meta Madness style of draft. So we are going to be seeing heroes that are, well, we won't be seeing, actually. The heroes that are picked and played on these maps will no longer be available for future maps. So, for example, if we get a first pick, Murky right here, Murky will only be playable on Towers of Doom. So that is the style of drafting. We'll kind of go through this a little bit on map number 2, since we'll have examples of what's been played and all that kind of stuff. But right now, pretty much everything's open and available for Towers of Doom outside of the Lucio, Maiev, Brightwing, and Hogger. Now, Dehaka was not banned. Do we see an early Dehaka from either side? I would really like to see Dehaka. By the way, Sweden is full roster. Sweden is full roster. They're not using their substitute Sven today. No negative comments about Sven. He's a fantastic solo laner, but just we're gonna see the full roster. So for anyone who's a fan person of Sweden, you get to see your full roster of the lads. You say dooming. You ain't got to get to what? Okay, freaky. Okay. Yesterday, I just looked at myself in the stream and I was like, God, I'm pale. When I got to the bar yesterday. There's a regular guy there named Jeff, and usually we just shoot this shit with each other. It's whatever. We're just gonna joke around, and I walk up to the bar. I'm not even inside the bar for bingo, and Jeff goes, "Oh, what's up, dude? You're pale as shit." And I was like, I have a pigment deficiency, and he's like, "Yeah, go get a tan." I was like, I have a pigment deficiency. I don't get tan. I went to go fist bump him, and he just grabs my whole hand. I was like, what are you doing? So later on, when he was playing pool, he was lining up for a shot, so I started, like, nudging him when I walked by for the bathroom. It's a Sylvanas Garrosh ban. The members of Ukraine have a Rhaegar, Leoric, Genji. Obviously, it's going to Cho'Gall. The side of Sweden, they're going to go ahead and have a Blaze Diablo. What else do they want to grab with this? Mr. Good Boy, I know you're licking those paws. Let's chill out a little bit, okay? You're pale as shit! Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it, bud. Hadn't looked in the mirror today. Anduin, Hanzo, you probably don't want to choke all this, honestly, especially with the Hanzo right there, and then you could run into a Tychus later on. I doubt they were even considering it. What are they gonna grab? They're gonna need main tank and some extra damage. Junkrat's up, I think, right? Whoa, that's a very early Zagara. Holy shit, we're getting a lot of Zagara today. Is he Jeff or Geoff? I don't know, actually, Mel. I need to ask him. Let the games begin. What a map number 1 draft. What a Towers of Doom draft. Gotta say, though, Sweden's got a banger of a draft. If I was a betting man in my own channel, I'd be rooting. I'd be tootin', I'd be bootin' for Sweden. Alright, which team wins Towers of Doom? I'll let the stream catch up a little bit, and I will start the prediction in just about a moment. Alright, that tea is way too hot to drink. I do not want to burn my mouth. So we'll go with water for now, until the tea cools down. We all be tootin'. Oh, we should get Twitch chat some Gas X. You good bandit. Alrighty. The gamble has begun. 2K on Sweden, out the gate. Alrighty. We will be doing NA games. NA starts in less than 3 hours. Less than 3 hours, NA starts. We'll be starting out with 31K versus Brazil. That is the track we are going to be following. 31K, so we can see our good lad Justing and friends. You prefer Beano? To the left-hand side of the Towers of Doom map, our third best of 5 of the day, we have got Ukraine, Hopaka on the Genji, Blu-ray on the Rhaegar, Ariku on the Leoric, Ara on the Joanna, and Iscorp to play the Zagara. To the right side of our map, we're looking at Sweden. We're looking at a Henning on the Anduin, Gia to play the Medivh, Skog on the Hanzo, Svampgrada to play the Blaze, and Lauber on Diablo.
Well,
Devil's Due, level 1 Diablo. Devil's Due. And Genji going for the agile dismount. Excuse me. Genji trying to poke in with some shurikens here and there. Portal. Oh no, Rhaegar!
first blood.
Well, Rhaegar's dead. First blood goes over to the side of Sweden. And I cannot blame the predictions whatsoever on that one. You never know. Ukraine could, late game Zagara is a monster. Late game Zagara really hurts. Late game Leoric can be big as well. We'll have to see how things unfold here as Svampgrada gets a jet propulsion to the face of this Leoric. Alpaca trying their best to shred down the Blaze, but it's fine. Devil's Due is the best level 1 Diablo talent. Oh! Well, we gotta pause because Rexstar is out here making bold statements. Sorry about that. Looks like we have a tech issue on the side of Ukraine. We'll get back into the game in just a moment. Alrighty. We will get back into the game in just about a moment. We are waiting for... Yeah, we're just waiting for the tech issues to be resolved, whatever those may be. Yep, it's all your fault. It's all your fault. Looks like we got it ready. Just waiting for the readies from Sweden. Yep. Welcome back in. Thanks for your patience, everybody. Sorry about that. Top lane still Svampgrada, pushing back up against the Genji and Leoric. We have got the Joanna in mid. Medivh stacking, currently at 4. Gia will scout out, sees Blu-ray in the bush. And that's the end of that one. Gonna scout out and see that. Alright, well, enemies working on their sapper camp. Ooh, does Lauber invade? Lauber's got the vision to shadow charge in because of Medivh. Well, had it. Portal forward. Portaling in, Rhaegar's the target. Jet propulsion from Blaze to follow up the stun overpower, but no kill into Rhaegar. The camp being the focus. As Lauber needs to get back onto point. Skog on the far side getting chased by his brother. That's going to be a leap of faith to pull the Hanzo into... He kind of gets pulled into the fight. Will be a trade, though. We will see a trade. Joanna does go down to the Blaze. With overpower. That's a nice jet propulsion. Alright. Sweden coming out swinging. Can Sweden get a 40-0? Germany tried to get a 40-0 earlier today, and they did not succeed, unfortunately. A very close attempt for a 40-0, but let's see. Will Sweden be able to make it happen? Triple altar phase starting things out. Chastise will connect onto the Zagara. I don't think they're going to be looking for a 40-0. I think we'll see a fairly standard Towers of Doom game, though this is a very, very deadly Auric in top lane. Nice scatter from Skog off the front gate of the fort. Anduin checks the bush with the Chastise, or with a Divine Star. Leo cheats death, but Portal. Rhaegar to the left-hand side. Is there a delay from Medivh? Yeah. And Hanzo. Oh, Medivh tapped well. I was like, where did Medivh go? Blaze is up here as well. He pushed up the wave. Blu-ray still stalled out. Diablo Zagara fighting over the center, it looks like. Genji coming in on the minimap we can see from the left-hand side through mid lane. Blu-ray delayed out once again, but nah. Sweden gives it. Sweden stops. Sweden stops the delay onto Blu-ray. No 40-0 attempt for Sweden. But the start of the game is very, very strong for Sweden. 8 shots into the core of Ukraine, 4 shots in the core of Sweden, and the map continues. Small initiation onto the Zagara. We'll see if Iscorp can meander her way out of this lane. Yeah, I don't think you make it out, especially with Skog finding these beautiful scatters off these walls. Gia low, Gia very low, Gia 270 HP. Now Blaze is down here. He's gonna look for a stun onto Rhaegar. Lobber with a fire stomp through. He's got his souls. He gets the overpower, unfortunately, into a minion. Scatter off the side while almost taking down Arabano. Scatter gets a delay onto Holpaka's Hearth, but this is a portal into the camp, and Gia. God, Gia was so close to dying there. So close to losing those 20-something stacks, but it's not going to be the conversation we're having. It is a portal that saves Medivh and a camp to be forced in through bottom. Diablo initiates onto Joanna here. Opaka with the swift strike out. That laugh right there signifies the boss is up and available. 1 sapper in, 2 sappers in, 3 sappers in to the bottom lane fort as the Jet Propulsion Shadow Charge Overpower will be initiated once again into Joanna, but it does not look like they will continue this fight. That's a lie. I lied. They're still hanging out here. They convert the bell tower in their favor on the side of Sweden, and they jump into Zagara. She is going to get squashed. Blu-ray avoiding... The scatters are really good off of Skog here. Skog protected. Force of will from the Medivh. Blaze will split off to the right side. Oh, I thought I was on the second zoom. Didn't realize I was full zoom out. Lobber just still shoving waves over here, trying to jump onto the Genji. Leo delaying out. Blaze in the mid. Anduin gets the channel on the bottom of the map. Diablo hits level 10. That means he's got the less consumption, or he consumes less souls. Genji done with Shuriken Mastery. As we cycle through the other numbers, we will have 10 shots in total to the Raven Lord's core. As the fight in mid lane continues, Svampgrada able to get out with a portal. Rhaegar running away. They don't want this fight on the side of Ukraine down the 10 talent tier. Dragon Strike from the Hanzo. Makes a lot of sense that you're, gonna Dragon Strike with summoning pretzels. Trying to get those pretzels through. The enemy is a portal into the Joanna. She goes down. Medivh, a broken character. Iscorp in bottom, pushing things out, but God oh dang. I gotta say, Sweden's playing this beautifully. Sweden is looking very comfortable here in this matchup. Zagara just trying to clear out the bottom lane camp. God dang, this tea's too hot to drink. So, short portal to jump onto Zagara. Why? Why, Skull? Why did you go through that? Leyline seal from the Medivh. He finishes out stacks. Hanzo will go down. Why did they go through the portal? Single ultra on the low side of the map. Leoric looking for a flank on the right here. He's got an Entomb, I assume. Yes, he does. X-Strike from the Genji, trying to chase onto Gia. Ancestral healing is applied. Force of Will. And Hopaka takes down the... takes down the Medivh. No reset on stacks because, as I had mentioned, those were finished out earlier. But 3 shots, I do believe, go into the core of Sweden. I don't think this will be a conversion of bottom lane bell tower and the grab with the death timers as low as they are. So 3 shots fired on in, 22 to 33 in core HP. And now this bottom lane fort to be worked on by the side of Ukraine. Oh, hold on. What's going on over here? Hello, Genji. What you doing, bud? 35 HP? 0. Blaze is going to get tower shotted. Tower shotted, sure. Shot by the tower. And Sweden will push into 13 talent tier first. Ukraine about a half a level away. I think I've gotten to the point where I'm awake, but I'm just there's just nothing going. It's just monkey cymbal clapping in my head. That's what it is. It's just this. I'm here physically. Mentally, I don't know where I am, but yeah, anyways. Portal towards the enemy to try and set up a kill. Genji drops low. We have the Joanna maybe looking for a Blessed Shield engagement underneath their own bell tower. That'd be really nice. Iron Skin to eat the Chastise from the Anduin. Devouring Maw hits the Diablo. Svampgrada gonna get pulled out by the Anduin. That's a Dragon Strike from Hanzo. Apocalypse from Diablo. And Lauber sets up the kill with Skog. Blaze will be traded, but of course, we're seeing that trade also yield a Joanna kill. Genji maybe taking down Henning here. Henning will fall. Genji, a lot of trading, but these trades still positive for the side of Sweden. Oh, Lauber! 3 for 3, full equal trade. Lauber, though, will consume souls as Iscorp is low, but does not fall to the scatter. What's up, Kratz? How's she going there, buds?
Lay claim to the altars. Do not disappoint me.
It's... Well, I probably burned my tongue, whatever. We need the tea. Portal set up by Medivh here in the bush for Lauber to maybe jump onto the enemy. Everyone's respawned. Everyone's back into the map. And Hopaka's able to swift strike out. All right, no concern on to the Genji. Camp on the right-hand side will be finished out by Skog and Henning. We'll see Hopaka joining in with Arabano. That's an initiation from Lauber into the Joanna. Gets a condemn onto a few. Ancestral healing will connect into the Joanna, and she's fine. Dragon Strike from the Hanzo zones back the enemy as Genji gets a nice deflect. Apocalypse activated by Diablo, and that sets up the kill into the Rhaegar with the Light Bomb from Anduin. Alright, a kill into the side of Ukraine, and it seems like this will be a... Oh, Blaze, do you see the Genji? No, what? What was that? What was that jank? It's frame perfect. Diablo gets the Shadow Charge, but the Genji still hearths out. 5 shots could be going into the core of Ukraine here, and that's exactly the case. Actually, it could be 8 shots into the core of Ukraine. Mid lane, mid lane, mid lane. Nothing of concern. Bottom lane, though, does have these sappers. Zagara's going to try her best to clear them out. 1... Oh, whoa, Diablo. Hello, Diablo. Lauber goes in deep. That's 8 shots over the wall. Excuse me, 3 shots over the wall. 8 in total with the objective phase. 16 talent here, almost here. Leoric trying to finish that out in top lane. Deflect from Genji. Buys him a little bit of time to back off from any sort of pressure. Towers are now upgrading, and the tunnels are open as well. Blaze finds a Genji. It's even talent tiers for the time being. Mithril Mace for the Leoric. Diablo is done with these. He finishes out his devastating charge, but also gets his souls on top of that. X-Strike from the Genji. That's a smack into the wall. Lauber is just having a field day on this Diablo, able to just jump onto anyone he wants, and Anduin steals away the kill at the end. It's a triple kill. Blaze does go down. Joanna eats a shadow charge from Diablo, but still, bottom lane control to the side of Sweden. Leoric doing double soak duty. Next objective phase, triple altar. If all 3 altars go over to the side of Sweden, that's GG. If 2 altars and the boss are achieved by the side of Sweden, that's GG. Lauber is living in this death zone, and it's wild to me. Pressuring out the Joanna. She's going to Hearth out. 7 seconds on the Genji, 11 on the Zagara. Zagara's going to respawn with the altar phase timing. So how does Sweden want to play this? Do they want to go for the throat? Lauber is just waiting for Arabano to come through. The portal right there, slowing things down. Swamp Grata and Henning get the channels. Bop, 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 bop. 4 HP. Boss is a game winner. Boss does win the game. Joanna's going to shield glare into all of this. Portal for the retreat from Medivh. Apocalypse dropped by Diablo. Huge entomb on the location. Light bomb from Anduin, but Diablo goes back through the portal, pressuring onto Zagara, who will have to get the Ancestral Healing, but the Leoric falls. Devouring Maw into the Anduin and the Diablo. That stalls things out for but a moment. Force of Will added to Anduin, and now Lauber goes in onto that Genji. Holpaka to fall. Scope chasing in. Nice nice slow. Leyline Seal goes out, and Sappers go over the wall. 1 HP left on the core of Ukraine. Zagara to fall. Joanna to fall. They could look for 1 Sapper fed through bottom, or they can just go boss and go for the throat, and I do think that'll be the case. No, they're going to go for the... Okay. They're not for, like, Lauber didn't forget boss exists right now. They're setting up for checkmate. They get the camp. They get the boss. This will be map number 1 over to the side of Sweden. Let's go, Rhaegar! Oh. Let's go, Rhaegar! Oh, never mind. Oh. Last shots. Pop. Sweden takes map number 1, 15 minutes in. Nicely played. Nice. Nice job, Henning. Nice, 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 nice. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into the Nations Cup second phase EU, or the EU second phase. We are in our round of 3 of 7 rounds, and we will be seeing, on the left-hand side, Ukraine, on the right, it's going to be Sweden. As a reminder, this is Meta Madness style of drafts, so this is going to be... So, since we saw in Towers of Doom, Rhaegar, Leoric, Genji, Joanna, Zagara, Blaze, Diablo, Anduin, Hanzo, Medivh, they are no longer available for the rest of this best of 5. So, we're going to see some new heroes. We're going to have some bans as well. Bans at the top of the screen do not add to that list. They only the bans are only applied to the map that's currently being played. Alrighty, so Braxis holdout, map number 2. Love some Braxis. Healer ban priorities coming through. A lot of healer bans. Does the motif continue, or are we going to see some other targets? Yes. Or no. It's Maiev. Yes. No. I don't know. Maiev is gone. Hogger to be banned away as well. Cool. So sorry. Honestly, I was just waiting. I had no idea what the priority is going to be. Sylvanas first pick from the side of Ukraine. What does Sweden want to start with? Sweden should just go for some fun stuff. That's what Sweden should do. Sweden should just look for, you know, unique drafts. Grab your Gaz. No, it's gonna be Garrosh Zarya. Sweden is here to win. They're not here to play. They're here just to win. Garrosh Zarya is a very scary start. Sylvanas, and what else are they gonna grab? Good morning, Ninja. How you doing today, bud? Thanks for coming by the stream. I hope you're well. Hope V Rising has been fun. I don't know if you were playing more last night, but I assume you did. Junkrat, Rexar, Sylvanas. Really good draft from Ukraine, to be honest. Really good draft from Ukraine. You don't like the wagon? I think the wagon's cool. I think it's a fun mechanic. Fun mechanic. I guess, you know, atmospherically, you make a fair point, but I still think, like, there's the atmosphere as you're moving through the areas in the wagon. I think that's just, I don't know. I really like a lot of the things Darkest Dungeon 2. It very much, Darkest Dungeon 2 gives me the feel of, like, Dark Souls 2. It's either you like it or you don't. There's no in between. There's no, like, well, you know, I like this, I don't like, it's just, it feels like you either like it or you don't. That's at least the consensus I've been seeing around the internet. Or at least that's kind of the answers I've been seeing around the internet. Not really consensus, but that's the feel I get, is like, you either like it or you don't. There's no in between, it seems. Garrosh, Zarya, Stukov, Chen? What is this draft from Sweden? V Rising and Tears of the Kingdom are both being fun and taking over your soul right now. I hope you're having fun, bud. I really hope people are liking Tears of the Kingdom. I seriously, I want nothing but W's for my video game friends. It seems like Tears of the Kingdom, that same thing, like around the internet, I've just been seeing that people love Tears of the Kingdom all around the internet. What is this last pick? Are we what is our hyper carry? It's a hyper carry something. Vala's banned away. Greymane's up. What are they gonna do? Look at me go, Chad. I'm a genius. I'm so smart. Ugh! Greymane, hyper carry. Ugh. Alrighty. We will start up our prediction here. You said Asmodan, and I wanted the Asmodan so bad, I was like, I won't say anything and they'll do it. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Well, pretty good draft from both sides. There's a prediction going if you'd like to bet. The Morales is very interesting. I mean, there's so many, like, Ana, Ariel, Brightwing, or no, well, Brightwing was banned away. Deckard, Karazim, like, Malfurion, Tyrande, Uther, Whitemane. There's so many healers available, and they go for Morales. This is an interesting pickup. You hoped for Zul Jin? Oh, that would have been bad. That would have not been bad either. On the left-hand side, we got Ukraine. We've got Iscorp on the Sylvanas, Arku on the Rexar, Misha to be played by Misha, Arabano playing the Muradin, Holpaka on the Junkrat, and we see Lieutenant Morales to be played by Blu-ray. Over on the right-hand side of our map, we are looking at Sweden. Heading on the Stukov, Lauber to play the Garage, Skog on the Zarya, Gia playing Greymane, and Svampgrada on the Chen. You still got a solid few moments to get some gambles in if you believe in Ukraine, if you believe in Sweden. Go ahead and play those odds if you'd like to, or create some odds. Top lane rotation. Okay, Garrosh is going to be seen. That's a toss on to Blu-ray. No kill, though. Wait, Greymane Gia. First blood goes over to the side of Sweden. And Ukraine, trying not to lose another member, will back away. We have reactive Ballista Spores for the Stukov, and now Hard Siege begins in front of the fort front gate with a lurking arm from Stukov. Misha, dead. So, with that happening, we're going to see Junkrat rotated to bottom, and Sylvanas, Muradin move to top. Chen now going to be pressured a bit. Chen already on 3 stacks, by the way, freshest ingredients. Oh no, Stukov's gone over the wall. What will they ever do? They've already taken down some of the gate. No big deal. By the way, freshest ingredients has a very good synergy with the level 4 flying kick talent, so you could see that. Sweden has a strong roster. I agree. Sweden, France, and Germany are like the 3 teams to beat. I think those teams will make it to Berlin for sure. Those are and honestly, the third team, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Spain looked pretty good this morning when we casted them. We'll just have to see how the weeks shape up, but right now, at least that's my prediction. A lot of good teams. Those are 3 really strong teams. Sylvanas and Muradin pushing up this top lane. Chen doing their best to push back against all this, but a fort for a fort front gate traded. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Then never mind. In my head there was Jaws music. I thought Sweden was gonna find a potential flank into top lane. Do want to point out we've got a half a level lead to the side of Sweden. Ukraine still fighting over this in top. Chen split, but he's just drinking through it. Sweden with the channel in the top lane beacon, but bottom lane held by the members of Ukraine for now. I think Chen's going to swap into bottom lane or rotate into bottom lane. We are going to see 4v4 in top. We have a camp in favor of Sweden pushing in as well. Fort for fort front gate. I think I might have misspoke. Boss not up and available yet. We're not 5 minutes into the game. Henning going to get storm bolted, but he's tossed out with the ally toss from Lauber. A little bit of poke here and there from Skog, but we're going to see beacons traded. Chen gets bottom, and Morales gets... they actually don't finish up top, but Iscorp will stick on this for the rest. Lauber just kind of threatening with his presence. Junkrat and crew want to push in. Indomitable forced out, but Lauber will pick up 2 more stacks on the Groundbreaker from Garrosh. Black Arrow's activated. Lauber is split. He could die here. Muradin looking for the Stormbolt, tossing away. Sylvanas sustained damage. And that's the first kill for the side of Ukraine on map number 2. And this Praxis hold out some really big slows are here. Iscorp falls to the Chen flying kick. And Morales to go down as well. Is that some new kink? Don't yuck the yums of others in this channel. We don't kink shame here. Unless your kink is kink shaming, then it just gets really confusing. Nice step forward from Swamp Grotto, avoiding the concussion mine. Garrosh gets channel in the bottom lane, and now the Zerg pen will be filling up for the side of Sweden. Here come... Nope, never mind. More delay as the camps will be grabbed for bottom lane. Hellbats, Goliaths, Ravens. Now Lauber and the rest are looking for a fight. Toss on to Greymane. Blu-ray is going to be thrown back into the mix, and that's a kill into Morales. Muradin and Arabano will go down as well. It's a double kill for the side of Sweden as Rex Armisha will get some channel time on this objective, needing to clear out this massive wave from bottom that's going to be berating the keep front gate. I do want to point out, if the objective phase goes over to the side of Sweden, they are going to be almost getting a kill on Sylvanas, but they're going to be right onto the keep. Not a lot of health left onto the keep gate itself. Words just sound so weird. My phrasing feels so off consistently. Lauber's able to die. Lauber's able to go get some mana as he was a little bit low. He just wanted to reset full, so he's going to just take a 16 seconds, chill out. Muradin with the heavy impact. Oh my god. Oh my god! They don't get a kill. No, Henning should die here. Iscorp has the sustained damage. That was a really good heavy impact from the Muradin, by the way. That's what those slows are coming in from. Heavy impact from Muradin. That's really good play from Ukraine. Let's go. Ukraine finds a bunch of kills. Greymane gets the channel in bottom, but this is going to be Junkrat holding top. Muradin will have to dwarf toss out. Gonna reset. Misha, Rexar, and friends take down the fort. Ukraine with a beautiful power play in that moment. That was seriously such a good turnaround. That huge heavy impact to start it out. Do we have an earthquake or something? Sorry, everything just started shaking on my desk. Like, all the lamps, I mean, started kind of shaking a bit. Either that or there's a bear, I don't know. Bear just pushing on the house.
Smoke 'em.
Lauber dies and the team decides to join him because he might be lonely. You know, Freaky, you make a good point. Well, there's one person who predicted 69 on Ukraine. I got nothing against Sweden. I just kind of want, for the chaos of it all, I want Ukraine to win for that one person who put 69. It's a 1 to 164.86 payout. Shen kicks onto Hopaka in the bottom lane. We still have not had a Zerg wave. I do want to point that out. We have not had a single Zerg wave. Sweden does take down another structure. Wandering Keg onto... Yeah, it's just poke. It just pushes Junkrat around. Boss for Sweden. No, I don't think the members of Ukraine can invade onto this. Not without tens. Nope. Not even in time. Sorry, I had to ride the mute button. I had a coughing fit. Well, the boss will go over to the side of Sweden. They've got the Zerg pen channeling in their favor as well, and they get a kill onto Muradin. Things are looking good for Sweden here. Rexar's holding 10. Junkrat's dead. Oh, this might be the beginning of the end, to be honest. And you might be like, Bahamut, it's 8 minutes. And it's like, well, yeah, but it's Zerg wave bottom lane. Oh! Somehow top lane gets converted at the last second. Didn't even see it. Anyways, expulsion zone from the Zarya. Iscorp trying to get out of that. Haunting wave will get the distance, or gets the teleport they need. Misha thrown in. That's a dead bear. You added too many points. Sylvanas with the stim from the Morales. Gonna get thrown in. Iscorp. Oh, Iscorp is dead. Lauber gets a healing pathogen. Zarya will fall. It's a 1-for-1. The keep front gate has... Oh, wait, Gia. Hold on. Stormbolt into Lauber, but Arabano needs to back away. Gia jumps in, gets a kill onto Muradin. It's a 2-for-1 favoring the side. Might be actually more than that for Sweden here. Warlord's challenge. Arku, I think, is dead. Oh, this is just awkward now. Sylvanas wants to try and kill Swamgrada, but they just can't burst him down fast enough. What a game, chat. What a game. Top lane, by the way, the boss, this is what it did do. Took down the keep front gate and got about 50% of the keep. Rexar Misha up in 5 seconds. It seems like Sweden will paint the map red. Oh, they can't really. Oh, 35 seconds, then they can. Last little bit of the Zerg wave for the bottom lane. Swamp Grotto, I think, is absolutely fine in this bottom, even though he's getting dove by a bunch of enemies. Splits the Sylvanas away. She doesn't have a Haunting Wave out or activated. Stim onto Sylvanas. She's going to get a Haunting Wave out. Going to try and burn down Gia with a Wailing Arrow and some massive shots, but that volley is not enough. Indomitable Warlord's challenge, but they don't. Oh, well, actually, Murden is forced to pop Avatar. Gets the Stormbolt, the Thunderclap, the Riptire into Gia. Gets them low. Junkrat's splitting away from the enemy. And now, can the members of Ukraine hold in this bottom lane, or will the Zerg wave overwhelm? Concussion Mine splitting Lauber around here. Arbano jumping onto Lauber, who's getting low. That is Sylvanas traded for the Garrosh. The Zerg wave still very healthy here. Will be taking down the keep, but oh my god, they need to back. They need to back. Sweden's gonna lose. They need to back. Sweden, you can't do this. Sweden, no. Scope, don't hit the core. You need to clear. Look at these Zerg. There's so many Zerg. Oh my god, your keep is taking damage. What are you going to do? GG, well played. Sweden takes map number 2. Some little stumbles here and there, but Sweden will be up in this best of 5. GG, well played. I need this series to go to a map number 4, so that way we have an hour in between EU and NA. I need this series. I got nothing against Sweden. I just need the series to go longer. I just want the series to go longer. "11 minutes and 21 seconds on Braxis Holdout." Sky Temple, map number 3 in our third best of 5 of the day. Thank you all for joining me. Thanks for hanging out. We are in this Nations Cup round 3, Ukraine versus Sweden. And we have had 20 heroes played, so that's 20 heroes unavailable for the Sky Temple map. What is Ukraine's secret sauce? What is the special play they're going to bring out here to move us into a map number 4? They had some really good shining moments on Braxis Holdout. Some really good team fights as well. A singular reverse sweep. Was there a reverse sweep yesterday? No, it was back and forth. That's right. It was back and forth on that series. Yeah, most so far the series, any series that has gone the distance has been pretty competitive. Pretty back and forth, but Lucio, Maev, they will be banned away. We've got a Hogger and Brightwing unavailable, as they'll be banned out as well. Sky Temple, first pick from the side of Ukraine. What do they want? It's a Dahaka. All right, Dahaka, split soaking, wave clear, very strong. Brushstock global, 75-second cooldown. I believe Falstad's up and available still if someone wants to lean into a Falstad to match the global value. That is a consideration from maybe the opposing side of Sweden. Right, Falstad hasn't been played. Yeah, Falstad is up and available. Falstad, a Nubarak. Okay, so we'll see Cocoon. We'll see Beetles. I do like the Nubarak quite a bit for the side of Sweden. Dahaka is going to start things out. Drag, Isolation are sort of the combo abilities that are huge for Dahaka. What do they want to utilize to play off of that? Varian could be an option if they want to look for single target taunts. We could see maybe Stitches. Tyrael Karazim. Okay. Tyrael Karazim. A divey, aggressive, and very mobile composition. Very, very mobile. Any Cho'Gall? A man can dream, but I doubt we'll see it. Sergeant Hammer from the side of Sweden to be banned out. Don't want to deal with her. A lot available for Sweden. A lot is available when it comes to healers, solo lane. Gonna get rid of Cassia. Don't want to deal with the blinds, stopping Karazim from proccing his trait. Or I guess is level 1, which is probably going to be... I'm assuming Karazim's going to be going into the Iron Fist at level 1, if that's the reason they don't want to deal with the Cassia. Tracer Malfurion. Tracer Malfurion. That is... This is a mean composition from Sweden, really. They can just run it down seemingly on a map like this. So Tyrael, are they going to go for a second bruiser for like extra wave clear and do the sandwich. Ooh, Alarak. Okay. Is Vala available? Yes. Vala has not been played, and she was not banned away, so Vala is available. Yeah. Yes. I have a little draft cheat sheet. Alarak and Tychus, huh? Okay. Nice answer. Nice answer into Sweden. Who will come back with an Illidan? Okay. I don't hate it. Chat. Can they do it? Can Ukraine take us into a map number 4? Or has Sweden drafted an indomitable composition? Let's go ahead and get a prediction going for you all. Which team will win? Sky Temple. How is Vala still available and not picked? I do not know, Tessa. Good to see you, bud. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to all of you. Happy Mother's Day as well. We're getting into map number 3 in our third best of 5 of the day. As a reminder, in 2 hours, in just about less than 2 hours, we are going to be getting into the NA second day qualifier. There are 3 best of 5s that we'll be casting over there. We'll be following 31K versus Brazil. That's the quarterfinals. Then we have semifinals. Then we have finals. So 3 best of 5s on the NA side. And let's go ahead and see how this all works out. On the left, we have the members of Ukraine. We've got Iskorp on the Tychus. We've got Arku playing this Dahaka. Holpaka playing the Alarak Arbano on the Tyrael. And Blu-ray to play the Karazim. Over on the right, we have got Sweden. We've got Skog on the Tracer, Gia playing Falstad, Henning on the Malfurion, Svampgrada to play the Illidan, and Lauber in the top lane on the Anubarak. Nobody freed Harrison Jones, chat. Nobody left-clicked on Harrison Jones, and he's going to be stuck in Tomb of the Spider Queen forever. Oh yeah, by the way, there's a gamble going. Falstad, Burning Flight to get into the bush. Getting 2 free stacks on his level 1. Illidan takes a chunk of damage. Nubarak burrows in, lands the double combo. Arabano very low on this left-hand side. May go down to Skog, but does not. Tracer has to recall. No kill on either side early on. Holpaka actually dropping a little low here. Dahaka's going to be rooted, but he immediately pops the burrow. Nubarak burrows in, and that's a couple well taps from the side of Ukraine. Sweden's got this in the bag. You think so? Okay. Oh, Iskorp, yeah. Sees the bush set up here and is like, you know, I think I'll take the safe rotation out of this one. Alarak, he's going to lose some of his 100% sadism. First blood does go over to the side of Sweden. Sweden will take down the Alarak and invade the Siege Giant camp for free. Nicely done, honestly. Really nicely done here. Brushstock in from the Dahaka. He's going to be slept and rooted, then slept. Barrel roll out from Falstad. Excuse me, sorry. Drinking a lot of tea. A lot of liquids. So this Siege Giant doesn't get any value in lane. It's cleared out at the camp. This Siege Giant camp will be grabbed and will move into bottom lane. Ukraine is going to try and push up bottom a bit here. Burrow from Anubarak will not connect onto an enemy. Alarak clears mid and will join into the allies in bottom lane. Danger ping in the bush. Not sure who it was from. Anubarak checks and sees that Karazim's chilling over there. Gia's playing near the wall, but it probably has a barrel roll to back away if things get a little dicey. Oh, that's a nice initiation from Lauber. Root from Malfurion and a boot onto Tychus. Another kill over the side of Sweden. Pulse Bomb connecting onto Holpaka, who's getting very low here. Does have Show of Force and won't be able to show anything of it, as that is back down to 100 sadism, if any sadism was achieved earlier on. Double Altar Phase going to be starting out here. First objective phase of Sky Temple and second are always standardized. First objective is going to be in the top and the middle. Second objective phase is always a singular altar or a singular temple in the bottom of the map. Lobber going in deep here, trying to take down Tyrael, but won't be able to do so. Just still providing tons of beetles for the allies. Did go into Beta Barbs at level 4 for some slow on the ground. Tyrael will die. Let's see, 16, 15, 13. So it's going to be a 2 to 3 seconds of death timer reduction. Skog in the bush. Gia with more hammerings poking out. Meanwhile, Illidan just doing Illidan things. He got a camp in top. He pushes this in. He's going for top lane objective, which is going to, if this is left uncontested, Illidan will be able to get the top lane fort, I do believe, since there was already siege onto the fort front gate. Gia going to drop some hammerings into Iscorp. Barrel rolls forward, trying to take down Iscorp. One auto will solidify that kill. Lobber, he went in maybe a little too deep to assist the Falstad. Falstad picks up a few more stacks. 52 stacks on Gia at 3 minutes and 40 seconds. I'm sorry, what? 52 stacks and we're sub 4 minutes? This is wild. You see 52 stacks around level 13, 16. Gia, dear lord. Just the dangle of the angle is ever so perfect. A singular temple, yes. Alarak trying to build more sadism here, as 3% right now, I believe, from the earlier kill. Nubrak lands a combo onto this Tyrael. Malfurion with a sleep as well. Daka brush talking in. Silence and a Malfurion. That's another 3% for Alarak. By the way, Alarak's max sadism currently is 150%. 20% additional from Show of Force, 30% additional from the baseline 3% per kill. So 10 kills and 10 stacks of Show of Force, and he's at max sadism, but that's a long road to go, and obviously can't die either. You can't die, because if you die, you reset your sadism, and the drag lands onto Lobber. That's a lot of damage onto Lobber, who will fall. Iscorp to be traded, though, in this moment. Gia barrel rolls away, zoning root from Malfurion. Tracer, and she's just going to be telekinested around from the Alarak. Illidan stealing a kill. Swamp Grotto is just left to his own devices this game. Swamp Grotto probably put on a YouTube video and is just watching, I don't know, music videos while just doing solo lane dealio. Like, everyone's fighting, dying, doing all this, that. Swamp Grotto just pushing top, chilling. Unfortunate. So unfortunate right there. Invade onto the camp in the bottom lane. Gus from Falstad. Lobber? Lobber! Lobber! What's going on, bud? What are we doing? What are we doing, Lobber? Did we click the right button? Okay. Lobber went Locust Swarm. The members of Sweden are feeling themselves. I feel like you take Cocoon always, but that's a good slowing pulse bomb. Iscorp will follow. Nubrak burrows in. He activates. He activates the Locust Swarm! Locust Swarm gets a kill! Where is it? Where's my button?
Team kill!
Well then,
Holy shit.
well then, that is going to be a pentakill for the side of Sweden. Locust Swarm now OP. I love that Lobber was just running after. Lobber was just running after Karazim. Oh, goodbye, Tracer. Lobber watching those YouTube videos too, yeah, right? Swamp Grotto just once again in top lane. He did a hunt for the fight, and now he's back in top. He also, by the way, has Hunt off cooldown. Hunt is a, what, 100-second cooldown? Has not been 100 seconds. Because Hunt was used right around the same time as Locust Swarm. Gus from Falstad to get Lobber out. Polpaka at 107 on the Sadism. 109 actually picks up another stack on the Show of Force. Single altar in the bottom of the map. This is our second objective of the game. 13 talent tier advantage to the side of Sweden. Oh, Lobber might be dead. Yes, indubitably. Hunt from the Illidan onto this Kharazim. This is 1v4. 1v5. Divine Palm saves the Kharazim for the time being. Illidan still 1v5ing. Block Totem down. Sanctification. That's a dead Illidan. Down 13 talent tier to get 2 kills like this. That's huge. G almost with a hammering. 97 stacks on Gathering Storm 8 minutes in. That's what? 12 stacks a minute? Something like that. It's less, but it's like 11 stacks a minute or something. Sure, we'll say 11 stacks a minute or so. Counter-strike from Alarak. He's going to be dead. No! Nice Divine Palm from Kharazim. Saves the 117 sadism on Alarak, who's able to back away. Some dashes from Kharazim. Burrow charge short distance from Lobber. He drops the Impale. 36, by the way, on the Tychus for his In the Rhythm at level 4. And Illidan, once again, he's just grabbing a camp. Lobber would love it if he had Cocoon, Kappa. No, I don't think you need a Kappa there. I think there's a point where Lobber probably goes, oh, shit. I wish I had Cocoon. The Haka Brush Docks in. Oh, is there a drag? Nah, Lobber's able to burrow charge away. Camp's stolen away. Illidan and Falstad are gonna go ahead and try and get a keep in top. Alright, G and Swamp Grotto are like, look, these team fights might not be going our way anymore, so we're just gonna go ahead and macro. But that does leave Lobber all by himself, who is able to burrow away. Oh, Lobber would have lived. Yeah, probably. He also probably would have loved to have Cocoon, too. I think you're still right in that sentence. I think you're right either way, Tessa. Bottom lane fort does go down to Haka trying to... Oh, the little Ganymede spray from Gia. Dude, Swamp Grotto just wants to end the game. Swamp Grotto just literally wants to end. Kharazim and friends need to back. Illidan on core, he's going to scratch the shielding. Have we forgotten about Swamp Grotto again? Yes, we have forgotten about Swamp Grotto. Okay, well, that might just be GG if there's no backs. There's one. There's one delay. Kharazim's here. Dahaka's dead to Falstad. Swamp Grotto, you were kidding me, dude. Swamp Grotto, you were fucking kidding me, dude. Swamp Grotto wins the game! Well then.
Flawless victory!
Still watching that YouTube video. Dude, I don't have words. I don't even have words, man.